cover the East Midlands and the home counties. That's wrong, actually. I cover the home counties and the Midlands. Let me do it again.
Good luck with the editing.
Tell us your name and what you do here.
So I'm Henry.
I am Luke.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Kelly.
My name is Lewis.
My name is Dom.
Laura.
I'm a lead consultant. I look after infrastructure roles, so sort of DevOps, infrastructure engineering, data science, architecture.
I'm a senior recruitment consultant focusing on aerospace and aviation.
I head up our DevOps cloud division across national security and defence.
I cover the home counties and the Midlands.
I manage the national security in the Southwest.
I head up London, specifically national security.
I cover Manchester.
And I'm the managing director of Searchability NS&D Defence.
So I think this year I've had most success within infrastructure engineering and DevOps, but I prefer working sort of data science type roles. See those as kind of the most interesting and progressing them the most quickly, I think.
Probably like aircraft technicians, so fitters, electricians, or like mechanical and electrical assembly work.
Anything from kind of cloud and DevOps across to platform engineering, so a lot of IT services.
I tend to do systems, mechanical, electronic engineering.
What you DV cleared software engineers?
Anything security cleared in Manchester.
Anything that required enhanced DV, starting at Cheltenham, then London and Manchester.
So look at a little bit of everything, but I would say probably software and data.
I like to make sure that I'm visually organised with everything that I do, aware of pretty much most candidates in my network. So.
Probably building client relationships, I'd say.
Onboarding new clients and telling them about what NS&D do.
So they call me the human CRM. Uncanny ability to remember a candidate's dog's name from 6 years ago, where we placed him, what they were working as, who they interviewed with.
I'm going to say turning chaos into something actionable. I feel like I take Will's crazy ideas and actually make them doable.
Probably admin, quite on top of that, just candidate tracking.
Convincing everyone to go out for lunch / liquid lunch.
Yeah, I used to commute from Manchester to Chester every day, so like 45-minute drive. And what got me through that was a giant coffee travel mug. And then I'm like 15 minutes away from work and speed bump comes and I'm absolutely covered in coffee, in a white top as well. And I was like, work starts in 15 minutes, so I just had to package the whole day and I was sweaty.
But when we went to Albufeira for a works trip, I lasted about a second on a mechanical bull. So I wasn't very successful there.
One time a client said that they were snowed under and I thought that meant they were actually physically snowed in. I was like, it's not snowing in Manchester.
Going back to my first year in recruitment, I think it was a Friday afternoon, I got a bit of an accent, and someone called in who I believed was called Penelope, which turned out to be pronounced Penelope. Biggest fail, probably not having my mic muted on a client call and started talking to Winston, the dog, in my dog voice, thinking I was muted.
Thinking that the photo booth at the office Christmas party was private, and then subsequently seeing those photos shared with the entire company the first week of January.
In my childhood, I broke about 8 bones, quite clumsy.
I have a degree in criminal justice and I taught dance in America.
Probably that I'm a twin, non-identical, but we do look quite similar, so it's gotten me out of a few situations in the past when you don't want to speak to people, and I haven't paid for a rail card in a very long time.
So I went to university and studied engineering, so mix of electrical, mechanical and automotive, which is hopefully getting my head around some of the engineering and recruitment a little bit.
I had a full head of hair before I started this job.
I can juggle with 5 balls. That's a pretty decent fact.
In a hotel, doing a little bit of everything, kind of kitchen portering, waiter, barman, whatever they needed me to do really.
My first ever job was waitressing for an outdoor catering company.
pot washer and potato masher.
A kitchen porter. So yeah, I worked as a human dishwasher.
Barista in a cafe back at Huddersfield.
I worked in a garden centre when I was 13. £30 a day, cash in hand.
So I had a paper round at school, and then throughout university I worked at Spoons, just behind the bar.
First job role was stacking shelves in my corner shop in Londis when I was 14. At Searchability all those years ago, I had 4 final interviews, and I think what stood out was the feel of the company, the size of the company, the feel of the company, the values, and the vision of Martin and Ollie. That just couldn't help but want to be part of it.
Structured progression, and I suppose unlimited progression to an extent, in something that I could see myself doing and enjoying.
I think the money.
My ear was bent by a director, Ollie. Came from a background of sales after washing dishes, and yeah, said that recruitment was where to be.
So I was most interested in sort of journalism and media type positions, doing a master's in journalism. But then I saw this role advertised when I moved up to Manchester, had a chat with Will and Dom and a few of the others. Was really bought in by the market. They really did sell on the progression, development opportunities. Like the fact of joining a small team, having a chance to grow and progress quite quickly.
So my dad has security clearance with the army, so it's always been like a topic of conversation like with the family, and then also like the startup vibes. I thought it'd be good to get in early, sort of be able to help shape where it goes.
Well, I come from like a sales background, so just wanted to try something new, and Searchability had like a good culture.
The industry, definitely that we're recruiting to. I think working with companies that genuinely make a real world difference.
Coffee.
I'm going to say a big coffee in my big coffee mug. Even though the trauma of the biggest fail story, it's still
Really boring, just black coffee.
Probably an instant sachet from Aldi.
Definitely black coffee.
Probably a Red Bull.
White Monster, unfortunately.
Boring, squash, blackcurrant, orange, whatever.
Tesco meal deal.
Tesco Express.
Meal prep that I bring in.
If Will's paying.
If Will's paying, yeah. Hawksmoor.
I'd probably go to Australasia.
Impossible for a steak sandwich.
Blue's Kitchen. They do a great lunch deal.
For a liquid lunch, I would say outside the Vine when it's sunny.
We've got Brewdog opposite, there's a cracking lunch menu, so burgers and a pint, 11 quid. Can't argue.
We're doing a steak sandwich competition, so anywhere with a lunchtime meal deal steak sandwich, so Black Box winning for me at the moment.
Making a really fire spreadsheet and then saying it's just a draft.
Greg's Butty and a matcha from Blank Street.
Probably browsing houses on Rightmove that I can't afford.
Any sweet treat?
My guilty pleasure is musicals.
What's your favourite musical?
Footloose.
Thinking I'm 15 years younger and bowling a little stress ball around the office.
I'm calling the caterpillar cake any day, any time, but unpopular opinion, the curly one from Tesco is winning.
Got to be a midweek Chinese takeaway for just no reason at all.
Camping, hiking, out and about, adventuring, cooking.
Walking the dog, Winston, or just watching sport, United usually, letting me down on the weekend.
Spending time with my partner, Rachel, my daughter, and walking my baby.
At the gym, or drinks with my friends.
Trying new restaurants, new food places, and spending time with family and friends.
Nothing too exciting to be honest, just a walk and a pub lunch.
Normally out hiking, for camp we've got a converted camper van, so we get out in the countryside, barbecue set up after a nice walk.
Playing paddle, playing golf.
When the team moved into the new office, we spent the whole weekend like wiring and getting everything set up, and then getting to see everyone come in on Monday morning and it all being fresh.
What stands out most to me, we had a leave and do a little while ago. I'd really been with us a couple of years, gone to Switzerland, and we just had everyone around one table, kind of present and past, and just looking around and seeing what you've built, the people that you've met, and people that you've trained and where they've got to. And I suppose that you've built the company the right way. It really means a lot. So
Probably some of the socials we've had, such as go-karting, trip to Portugal recently, and the Oktoberfest ones are always good.
Sports day that we did, so our interpretations, we did a bowling, curling, shuffleboard and table tennis tour of Manchester.
Watching England in the Euros at Great Island.
Our work incentive trip, we went to Portugal in the summer.
Albufeira on the incentive trip.
Probably quite recent, actually. I suppose the first kind of official NS&D work holiday to Tenerife.
Didn't you go to Portugal though?
Portugal?
I thought that Luke just said Portugal.
Was it Portugal? I don't really remember it, to be honest.
Do you think he'd do like a bar? Listen, woof, look at me, don't look at the camera. Okay, tell us your name and what do you do here? How long have you been with NS&D? Your go-to office drink? Oh, this is really sweet. Thank you, Winston.